Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Pro Bike Tool Torque Wrench Set. Using a torque wrench is essential on your bike to ensure you don't overtighten components or leave them loose. The Pro Bike Tool Torque Wrench Set is a very popular set that's designed to work at the lower torque values you'll find on your bike. You can see packaging wise, comes in a really nice case. This is a plastic design with a latching lock on it. You have Pro Bike Tool written here on a nice white embossed design. Really feels nice and compact. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box and we'll go over the specs. Retail price on this is $69.97, so definitely a more affordable option. It's available both in silver and black. What we have here is the silver design. The black one also looks pretty sleek with the whole upper end of it and the ratcheting head black. It is a 1/4 inch driver design, so if you have any bits with that are 1/4 inch compatible, you can put them on here. It's a reversible ratcheting design, so you can loosen and tighten at the same torque values. And then because it's bike specific, it goes down from 2 Newton meters all the way to 20 with a 0.1 Newton meter micro adjustment. So a lot of adjustability here. It has an extension bar included, which is a really nice feature. And it also has 11 bits right out of the box, so you get multiple hex and Torx. Now let's take a look at the weight of the torque wrench set. So with everything in the case, this comes out to 714 grams, so fairly light. Definitely not something you're going to carry in your jersey pocket on a ride, but for a workshop it's perfect. And out of curiosity, let's see what just the torque wrench weighs by itself. So that comes in at 280 grams. Now let's take a look at the fit and finish of the Pro Bike Tool Torque Wrench Set. Now typically any company with Pro or Good or Best in their brand name is something to avoid. But with Pro Bike Tool, they have a lot of really nice bike maintenance items as well as storage products. They're all really well reviewed and designed. And you can see with this is really a clean design, especially in the polished silver version. The finish is really spot on, and you have nice knurling on the handle. So it provides really nice leverage and really easy to use. Now, on the handle, it's really easy to adjust the torque wrench setting by simply pulling back this little collar and then rotating it clockwise or counterclockwise to increase or decrease it. To see which torque value you have, you simply line these lines up, the center line with the micro adjustment line. And what I really like about this is it has micro adjustments, so you can do Newton meters in 0.1 increments, which is really nice. A lot of components say 5.5 or 5.3, and with this you can set it exactly. It's also really nice to have a torque wrench with this lower range, which ensures it's better calibrated versus a bigger torque wrench with a larger range. Branding on this, really simple. So all the values are really nicely engraved in the actual handle. And then Pro Bike Tool is on here as well. You see you have a ratcheting head design. And this has a little click feature. So you can see that as I nudge it a little bit. So that gives you nice feedback when you hit the desired torque value. You have a reversible ratcheting head, so you can see I just flip it, and then it'll switch directions. So nice feature to have. You also have a little tool release here, which is nice to have as well, so easy to pop off a bit. So for example, if I put the bit on here, it's really nice and secure, and then I just push down and take it off. So overall, really nicely designed. The great thing about this set is you also get a lot of bits with it. Now, being a 1/4 driver, a 1/4 inch driver, you can use your own bits, but what's included are 11 different bits. So you have 3 different Torx. You have T10, T25, and T30. So more than enough for most applications. Then you also have a bunch of hexes. You have 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. And you can see really easy to grab these out too because it's hollow on the back. So really nice and really well designed. You see simple steel bits that are also polished with the measurements actually engraved on there. You also get an extension bar, which is a nice feature you don't typically see. So when you attach this to the driver, you can see now you have much more leverage. And there's a little bit of play here. So the tolerance is a little bit higher than you would expect for a more expensive one. But at this price range, it's pretty nice. And the nice thing about this is if you have a hard to reach location, you can simply use this 100mm extension bar and then simply get at it with a little more leverage, as well as more concealed bolts that are a little deeper in a little hole you can reach. So nicely executed, and it's great to have the additional features. For a bike, you won't typically need the extension bar, but it's nice to have. Now, coming to the case itself, it's simple plastic, but it's really well designed. You can see you also have a storage area, which I've never been sure what to put in there, but nice to have. Everything fits in here really well, so you can see it won't pop out. It'll just go side to side. And the bits stay on there really well. Now, it looks a lot fancier than it is. It is just plastic, but it works out pretty nicely. It stays light. And with this little locking clasp on here, it keeps everything secure and it won't flop around. Now, overall, it is a little too big to actually carry with you on a ride. But for a workshop or for traveling, this is actually a really nice option. So now let's put the torque wrench to use. We're going to tighten the seat clamp using 5 Nm torque setting. So I've got the micro adjustment to 0, the center lines lined up here, and I have the hex bit on here, the 5mm. I've got the head set to tightening mode, and let's see what it's like. So you see, as I hit the value, you get nice positive feedback. So really easy to use, and when you're done with it, you simply push down the button, pop the bit out, and put it back in its case. So now let's do a little comparison between the Pro Bike Tool Torque Wrench and Topeak's Torque Stick. Now what's interesting about the Torque Stick, and this is something we recently reviewed, it's a very compact design. So you can see putting them side by side, it's almost half the size. And this has the black finish, which also really makes it a little bit sleeker. You can see same knurling. This is only available between 2 to 10 Nm, unlike the larger 2 to 20 range. You don't get the micro adjustments on the Torque Stick, but you do get the more compact size, so it's a little bit of a give and take. If you really need space or you want to travel with something and really want the minimal weight, then the Topeak Torque Stick is a good option, but it's more expensive. It's almost double the price, I think, of the Pro Bike Tool. You can see the head designs are pretty similar, except there's a little bit more play with the Pro Bike Tool compared to the Torque Stick. And again, the adjustments, almost the same designs, a pull back and rotate. So really easy to use. Just smaller range and no micro adjustments, which is one of the flaws. The Topeak also is a little bit fancier with a little graphics on here compared to the Pro Bike Tool. But I feel like the Pro Bike Tool is still really nicely designed with everything engraved on here, so it really held up well over the years. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the torque wrench. What we like about it is the build quality, especially at this low price point. It feels really well designed with nice knurling on the handle and engraved lettering. We also like that it includes the carrying case and bits, which makes it really easy to store and keep everything together in one place. There's also good feedback when you reach the torque, so that ensures you don't over tighten things. Some of the cons is the larger size. This is a fairly large torque wrench given the 2 to 20 Nm range. The extension bar has a little bit of play when it's attached, so a little side to side wiggles. And finally, there's only Nm measurements shown, so if you're in the US and you want to see pound-feet, you'll have to do the conversion. Taking everything into account would give the Pro Bike Tool Torque Wrench a 9.2 out of 10. It's very well built and priced, so if you're looking for a low torque range torque wrench, this is a great option to consider. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.